telling myself, whatever you do, you won't do it partially. From this day forward, I move with a new forever.
I can't not tell this story without laughing. It's not that I didn't take it seriously. I took that shit seriously. But I could just laugh about it now because it's done and over with. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome to the party. And if you're not new here, welcome back to the party. First of all, before I even start off this video, I woke up at 7:30. Actually, no, I woke up at 7 a.m. and I'm feeling great. Woke up early, went to the gym. I look good, I feel good, and I'm ready to get into this story time because y'all already know what this story time is about based on the title. Today's story time is the time I got pulled over when I was 16 and I had no license. Okay, so who knows? Maybe this is just a common thing with teenagers, but who knows? I feel like it's a common thing though. I'm gonna try to make sure this video isn't longer than it needs to be. I was 16, I only had a permit, and I was on unemployment because I had to leave my job because they just tried some shit and I was just like, no, like what the fuck? That could be a whole different story time. The job I did have, me and my friend Jaden, we were working together. We were there for a few months. She stayed there longer than I did because like I said, they tried something and I was like, no, I skedaddled out of there really quick. This was definitely My friend Jaden needed a ride to work last minute. It wasn't her fault at all. I had taken the car keys and I picked her up and I took her to work, or at least I tried to. I was going 20 over the speed limit. But the thing is what I did what everybody else on the road was doing. And it's not like I didn't know how to drive. I had my permit for a while. Like I was gonna get my license literally just a couple months right after that. So like this wasn't, oh, I didn't have no experience. No, I had experience. I was driving and there was a 2-lane road. It's literally a whole hill. Like you gotta go all the way up. I believe the speed limit was a 35, if I'm not mistaken. It was a 35 or a 40, one or the other. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what the fuck I did. Like everybody else was doing on the motherfucking road, okay? There's a hill. There's 2 lanes. We all know the left lane, you pass the cars that are too fucking slow or that are going under the speed limit. These people in the right lane was going under the speed limit. She was not about to get fired because of no damn slow driver. When it comes to my friends, I don't play. You need a ride to work, baby, I got you. I don't care if it's last minute or nothing. I'll do my best to make sure I can get you there. The person in front of me was definitely going like a 25. Like maybe even 30, and that's still under the speed limit. That being said, I saw all the other cars go from the right lane to the left lane to pass them and then go back into the right lane. And guess what the fuck I did? The same motherfucking thing. Because what?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Her job was about 15 minutes from where we lived, and we were literally 5 minutes away. We were literally so close. We were so close. And I went right back into the right lane, literally as soon as I passed the car. That's literally all that it was. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's literally all that it was. As soon as I get into the right lane and I'm like driving just a little bit further up the hill, I look in my rearview mirror and I already see a cop and he's like bucking it. He didn't have his lights on at the time. When I saw him, the first thing I thought about was he definitely about to come get my ass because I know damn well, like just my luck type shit. Bro booked it, got right behind me, and we're already at the top of the hill. And right before it like cuts off his jurisdiction, like literally right before, he pulls me over. Obviously, when I saw the lights, I was like, all right, like, you know, I gotta pull my ass over to the side of the road. I was doing the speed limit for like a good chunk of that fucking hill. I really didn't know what he was trying to pull me over for. Put my turning signal on, I pulled over to the side of the road, put my fucking 4-ways on, and I'm looking at my friend and I'm like, girl, I'm so sorry you're about to be late. I'm so sorry. I was like, you might be able to get away with this though. I don't think you're gonna get any points because like, come on now. I was so nervous, and it's not because I didn't have my license. It's because I'm not white. I'm not. My friend is, but I'm not. When I first got my permit and I was learning how to drive, like I was learning all the safeties of, you know, you gotta tell them you're going for the glove compartment before you do that, you know, be as cooperative as possible. Like, you know, just all that crazy shit. I didn't want it to be like a racist kind of thing. The cop came up to my window, and of course it's the motherfucking sheriff. It's the motherfucking sheriff. I was like, oh my God. Mom's gonna beat my ass. Like I was more terrified of my mom than I was with the cop. Like I literally was like, my mom's going to beat my ass. He was really polite. This cop was super polite, I'm not gonna lie. I rolled down my window. He asked me if I knew why I was getting pulled over. I was like, no. He was like, you were going 20 miles over the speed limit. I didn't argue at all. I was not, no. Baby, no. First time getting pulled over, I was like, there's no point in me arguing because that's just gonna make everything worse. And on top of that, she gotta go to work. The faster we wrap this up, she can go clock in and chase the motherfucking bag. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry about that. Then he asked if I had a driver's license. I said, no, I only have my permit. I have my permit and the car registration and the car insurance in the car. Can I please get it so you can take it? He was like, yes. I was too stunned to speak because I was only thinking about what the fuck is my mom finna do when I get my ass home. He asked where we were going. I'm dropping her off at work. It's XYZ, 5 minutes away. He was like, okay, well, someone's gonna have to come get the car before it gets towed because you don't have a license. And then he was like, unless your friend has a license. And she was like, no. At the end of the day, we was not getting out of that situation without somebody coming to get the car. I called my older sister and I told her like, hey, I got pulled over. I need you to come and bring somebody that they can drive this car, but don't bring mommy. I want to tell her myself. I want to tell her before she flips out on me. When I was off the phone, I did tell him like someone was coming because my sister obviously said yes. He went to go write me up the tickets and yes, you heard me right, plural tickets. I think maybe it was like 10-15 minutes of me and my friend waiting and my sister comes with my mother. I was like, this bitch done did the opposite of what I just asked her. Like, how am I gonna have your back? Well, baby, you didn't have mine. As soon as the cop saw that my sister and my mom parked right in front of where I was parked, he ended up coming up to the window. He explained the tickets and he didn't like check if my mom and my sister had a license or like if they were valid, whatever. He literally just told me as long as you call someone who has a license and that they're legally allowed to drive. That's all he said. I thought he was gonna check like to see if they were, but he didn't. He gave me all the papers and the first thing I thought of was, I'm gonna have to ask my mom, what the fuck? I don't know what the fuck to do with this. I'm 16, like I'm a fetus out in the streets right now. My friend stayed in the car we were in and my mom got in that car. I went into my sister's car. Me and my mom did not exchange any words. Like I don't even think we looked at each other. So my mom took my friend Jaden to work. I'm sure she was talking a whole load of shit about me on the way to her job. I got in the car with my sister and I pressed her. I was like, bitch, what the fuck? Girl, why would you tell mommy and bring her when I asked you not to? Like we had so many other people you could have called. Where's the sisterhood at? She was like, girl, I'm not about to get in trouble because of you. It's like, she's not that mad. I was like, not that mad. Are you sure? I don't know why, but my sister wanted to get food after. I'm like, girl, what the fuck? Like, I'm just trying to go home before mommy gets there so I could talk to her before she talks to me. That's not what happened. Me and my sister ended up going to get some food and my mom got back to the house before we did, obviously. And as soon as I walk in, I was like, I already know. I was like, I'm not driving. I don't want the keys. I don't want to drive. And I was like, go ahead, yell. Just yell. Like, I'm ready for it. Just yell. She was like, not only were you speeding, but you also got caught. And I was like, I told her, I said, mommy, I really don't believe I was going that fast. I really don't. I literally did what everybody else did. And I'm just like, what the hell? Why did I get pulled over but other people didn't get pulled over? That shit don't make no motherfucking sense. She asked to see the paper of the tickets. And mind you, when the cop gave it to me, it was really fast. Like, he just explained it quick and then folded it up and gave it to me. When I gave her the paper, it was folded. So when she was unfolding it, it kept unfolding. It was literally like so fucking long. I think I have a picture of me like standing and holding it all the way. Like I was standing on a chair and everything. It was long. As she was unfolding it and it kept unfolding, she used my whole government name and she was like, what were you doing? Like, what were you thinking? What is this? Like, this is long. I feel like my mom was mad, but trying not to be as mad because she knows like I'm not a problematic child. I have never gotten in a lot of trouble ever in my life. So I got 3 tickets. I got a ticket for speeding. I got a ticket for driving with no license. And I got a ticket for driving with just a permit. At first I was like, ain't that the same? But it's kind of not when you really think about it because some people drive literally with nothing. It is what it is. In total, I had to pay $580 some. Best believe I paid it that motherfucking day. After me and my mom went to go pay the tickets, obviously I was not driving. She was not letting me drive. I was like, okay, like you got it, girl, I understand. On the way there to pay the tickets, there was cops following us everywhere. Like, I'm not even lying to you. I'm pretty sure every 5 minutes of the drive, there was a cop behind us. And she kept saying like little side comments. I'm like, mommy, I'm so sorry. Later on that night when Jaden got out of work, I asked like if she got in trouble or anything. She didn't, thank the Lord, because I was like, girl, I'm so sorry. It just gave me a big realization, because it's like, even if I have the money to pay shit, that doesn't mean I want to, because then I'm still losing money. So like, if I can avoid putting myself in that situation, I'm gonna do just that. Not put myself in the fucking situation, bitch. What the fuck? The icing on the cupcake was the tickets. The little sprinkles on the icing was, I got 4 points automatically on my license before I even got it. I'm not even gonna lie to you, I did not get pulled over for years after that. I learned my lesson, because I don't want to spend the motherfucking money. That was a lot of fucking money, bitch. I don't want to spend that. I could have used that 500 for myself. Well, damn near 600 at that. I could have used it for myself. Once I got pulled over when I was 16, I didn't get pulled over again until last year. I didn't get no ticket for that either. I couldn't even be mad at my sister either, because I get it. She wanted to stay on my mom's good side. I would too. My mom started calling me a little NASCAR driver. I want to say my mom had her little side comments about it for a good 2 weeks. This is like a random little thing that happened when I got home after I got pulled over. My nephew was playing a game on his phone where he had to drive off from the cops in the game. Sometimes I still can't believe that happened, because it's like, I was 16, and I think about it now, that's like one of my little sisters doing that. I would have been like, girl, you're crazy. Overall though, I'm happy that it wasn't like a racial situation. Like, I've witnessed a lot of racial situations with cops and stuff like that, and I have met really good cops as well. If there's anything that will ever make me nervous when it comes to getting pulled over, it's probably hearing shit from my mom. That's probably what it is. That is the end of my story time for you guys. Nothing too crazy. I mean, well, the tickets were crazy, yes, but the story time, nothing too crazy, nothing too long, or at least I hope it's not that long. I'm gonna edit this video tonight so it could be up in a few days. I'm so happy that I finally got to give y'all something different, because I was low-key getting tired of doing the same thing. Not like tired of doing it, but it's like, you know, I wanted to give something different to the channel. I feel like I'm not the type to do story times while I'm doing something, because I suck at multitasking when it comes to communicating. I could do like 5 things at once without talking, and I will be fucking fine with it. But the moment that I'm like having a conversation and trying to do other stuff, my brain cannot handle all of that. It's just a little overstimulating, and I don't want to do all of that. Anytime I do any story times, it's probably just gonna be like this, where I'm sitting on my cute little couch and I'm all cozy and shit. I'm all cuddled up with my blankets. With that being said, thank you so much for watching this story time video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did not enjoy the moment of it, but I am enjoying telling you guys about it. So if y'all are out here speeding and stuff, don't speed. As always, if you got to the end of this video, hearts to you. I will catch you guys in my next YouTube video. Eat good, sleep good, and enjoy yourself as much as you motherfucking can, because you fucking deserve it. I will catch y'all in my next video. So, deuces.
Reputations, because the names are actually greater than them. Life is a trip, you can't predict the when or way that it ends.